Hey you guys, this is Megan and I'm about to show you the daycare provider's secret weapon. Alright, so you've had those days when it's rainy outside or whatever and the kids are crazy and they're getting on each other's nerves and they're picking at each other and they're fighting and whatever. And it's cabin fever, right? So I've discovered this website and made great use of it when I was running my daycare, and it's called naturesounds4.me. And basically it is a absolutely free nature sound player. So of course it's designed for like meditation or whatever, new agey thing you want to do. But when you play it in the background, when there's a room full of kids, it's amazing the calming effect it has on those kids, especially if it's in the dead of winter and they haven't heard those sounds for a long time. It just creates this really, really calm, mellow kind of atmosphere. And it doesn't have to be loud. It just, you just play it quietly in the background. It's amazing how the kids really tune into that. And they might notice it, they might not. It might just be subconscious, but it really does change their mood and change how they interact with each other. So I'll show you the website. Like I said, it's naturesounds4.me. And there's four mixers, I guess, and you can add different sounds. So there's nature sounds, various beach, creek, fire, forest ambience, fountain, rain, all of those different options, snowstorm even, birds, various bird song, mammals. So I don't usually use this. You could have whale song, I suppose, if you want. Other animals, cicadas. We have lots of cicadas around here. We have spring peepers, so I quite often would add those in. So let's actually add in the spring peepers right now. So when it loads, you'll be able to hear it start playing. While that one's loading, I'm going to go ahead and pick some other stuff. So there is some music that you can add in. I never really add in the music because I want it to be as nature oriented as possible. One thing that I have added in under various is wind chimes. So we'll put that in. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is very quietly playing in the background. So I'm just going to turn up the volume here on these two. So there's the spring peepers and the wind chimes, and of course sometimes those sounds aren't necessarily going non-stop, especially your wind chimes. So under this section here you've got different rhythms that you can choose for those sounds to be active. And you know what, we're just going to do the very sporadic spaced out sounds for the wind chimes. Now let's pick some different sounds to add. So there's household sounds, there's kitchen sounds, I don't really add those in, let's do some bird song. How about some owls? And of course the owls aren't going to be hooting non-stop, so we'll just choose a rhythm for them to be hooting at. And then the last one I just wanted to do, I think it was forest ambiance that I was thinking. There we go. And that can just play non-stop, so that's the top green bar. And that'll just play non-stop. So what I would do is just play it quietly in the background while your daycare kids are playing, when they've got free play, when they're doing crafts or whatever. And again, just keep it nice and quiet, so very subtle, and see what the kids think. Now, it is possible to export these sounds so that you don't have to be online while you're listening. So it's just export to file. It does take a long time. It seems to be really slow, but whatever, it does the job. And you can scroll down and actually see the compositions that other people have created. And so if you prefer to hear one of their combinations of sounds, then you can go ahead and click on that. And yeah, you can play with it. You can pick different sounds and different. Here's rain. And we'll put that on constant because rain is generally constant. And then of course I can also change the volume of it, right? There we go. So this is one of those websites that, of course, it's absolutely free, something that you wouldn't necessarily think of, but when your kids are experiencing cabin fever, this is definitely the way to go. Give it a try and let me know what you think and how it worked for your daycare kids. And if you have any other tips that you would like to share with others, when kids are getting crabby or cabin fever is setting in or it's too rainy outside for you to play, how do you head off the cabin fever? Leave a comment in the comment section below and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.